What is up, YouTube? Today I'm back with another Etheria restart video, and don't mind me in the background. I'm just going to be farming Inferno Rengokutsu because I'm still trying to find that uh, Swift Rush, Bulwark, Swift Raid, Codex of Magic. I still haven't got one yet. Somehow it's been almost 100 days in the game. Over 100 days in the game, I still don't have it. But anyways, that's not going to be the point of the video. I am going to be making this video in regards to Etheria Restart's Global Fest launch. Now, before we start, I do want to thank Etheria for sponsoring today's video. Now, as I'm going to be showing on screen, between September 25th to October 23rd, hyperlinkers who check in for 2 days will get one LD unit. So those options will be Messiah, Mio, Doki Doki, Heinrich, Lily, Shadow Sonya, and Lilium. I personally don't own Lilium at the moment, and I really wish that Yelly was included because my Yelly is 4 out of 5, so having that 5 out of 5 would just help her damage increase a shit ton. But I'll probably be grabbing Lilium just because she's like a non-debuff DPS unit, which obviously I'm a collector as well, so it seems like a pretty good idea. Now, the check-in event is going to be pretty awesome because now you have to check in for all 7 days and you can receive everything that you see on the screen. However, you only need, like I mentioned, you only have to check in for 2 days. Okay, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't check in for the 7 days for the Golden Lattice, but that is up to your own prerogative, right? Now, on screen as well, there is going to be a code that you will be able to redeem starting September 25th, and that is going to be Etheria 0925. And that is going to be in celebration of Etheria Restart's global launch in China. And this is going to be a huge milestone because obviously you get 10 free anima prototypes, but the fact that the game is, launching in China, the official launch means that the game is very alive and very well, which I'm very happy about. And now, if you're not a new player, if you're a returning player, I have a lot of people in my guilds that have, they're taking a break, maybe they've left. Oh my God, please. Of course I wipe. Anyways, returning players are going to be able to receive up to 4 perfect golden lattices, 2,000 crystals, 90 anima prototype, and 2 SSR summoning tickets. Now, obviously, you can see all of these on screen, but even if you have not been playing, you need to log in to get the returning player stuff, okay? 4 golden lattice is so huge. In the case that you might want to play in the future, you're going to be really regretful for not logging in during this event to at least just claim the rewards and just give the game a little bit of another go, a little bit of a second chance, I might say. And with that being said, hopefully my team also clears because this Lily is looking really bad, by the way. But they're going to be dropping 2 new animuses starting the September 25th, and one of them is going to be Kokardi, and looks like he is a hollow unit. I mean, he's all green, so based on that, I would assume he is hollow. And I don't know what his kit is going to be, but he does definitely look like a support-based character, if I had to guess. And the other character that I'm also wanting to show you guys is Mizusumi Aya, who will be a potential odd unit. Now, that's a little bit surprising to me just because of the fact that obviously the release of Batsby, the release of Infanyo, who I'm currently using, obviously, 2 odd characters already very recently. I don't know what, where's the love for the recent characters, we need more like fire DPS characters. We can't just be using Leon or Chloros, right? I mean, I'm still looking for Chloros. I don't know how I don't have Chloros yet, but that's besides the point. We need some more love for like reason characters, right? Maybe they can be, like a control unit or a buff strip or a tank unit or just any kind of, reason character I'll be very happy with. So hopefully Etheria will add in a reason character sooner than later. And one thing I want to mention as well is, I mean, if you look at my Yelly, she's beautiful, number 1. But they're going to be dropping a new skin, so they finally listened to the community feedback. I made the mistake of buying the Lily skin, as you can see, and unfortunately it is just a skin recolor. But with the skin recolor, right, people were obviously very unhappy about that. They feel like they're not getting the most value for their money because it's just a different color on the same outfit with the same animations with the same VA. But they have been listening to all the feedback from the community, like I mentioned. So Snow Blossom Sakura is going to have independent modeling. There's going to be new effects and VA and everything for her new skin, which is obviously going to be way more enticing and low key. As long as it's not going to break the bank, I just might get it because, like I said, my Yelly is technically 4 to 5. I use her everywhere. I use her to farm Inferno Rengo Kutsu. I use her to farm Inferno Chloros, which is where I've been spending majority of my time. And obviously, she carries me in all modes as well, especially Guild War and RTA. And speaking of RTA, they're actually going to be dropping an RTA pass. Like, how does Etheria restart? Like slightly just over 3 months old. They have an RTA pass before Epic 7. Like, are you for real? Are you for real? Like, I get it. Like in Epic 7, like they said, oh, you'll get a little bit more energy for playing RTA, and like people were just so unhappy about that. They're like, I hate RTA, fuck RTA, blah blah blah. Now Etheria Restart, they're dropping this new RTA pass as you're seeing on screen. It's a free pass. You don't even have to pay for it. No crystals needed. Free resources, and sorry in case you missed it, more free resources. Right now, a lot of it does look like it's going to be the RTA Summit Arena shop tokens, and also you can get special currencies from the battle pass to, I think, purchase the new like spaceship station bound type of background for the arena matches, which is pretty interesting. But I definitely want to give a shout out to Etheria for dropping that battle pass because, listen, like I know that for me personally, at least, it's been really hard for me to play RTA, play Summit Arena, just because of the fact that my units are not that strong in this meta. But at least they're, dropping more effort into enticing players to play RTA, to give it a chance, and to give them an incentive to playing Summit Arena. So that's very respectable from that point of view. And with all this talk about PvP and RTA, I do want to mention that on September 28th, the Hyperlinker Cup S1 Season 1 is going to be going on, and that's going to be featuring all of the top players on the ladder. And I'm very excited because I always love casting and watching any form of tournament format, but just knowing that some of the best players in Etheria on ladder are going to be competing against each other, it's going to be a huge viewing experience for me, at least as a streamer. And I'm personally going to be rooting for my boy Youngyo because, listen, not only is that brother one of the fastest in the world, but he's also really creative with his cleaves. And listen, I can't root for a tank down player. I gotta root for a cleave player all the way, right? And that's my brother. He's also for ex Palladia, so you already know I gotta give it up to him, right? So Youngyo, if you watch this, I'm rooting for you, brother. Go get him. But that is pretty much going to be summing up all of the news I wanted to share with you guys in regards to Etheria Restart's Global Fest launch. And if you guys, are going to be around during September 28th, you want to pop in during the Hyperlinker Cup, feel free to come on. I will be streaming all of it and watch partying it. And again, if you haven't logged in for 20 days, you are going to be able to get the returning player free rewards, and just make sure you log in at least 2 days out of the 7 days, but try to log in every single day to get your free LD selector in case you're missing any of the characters that I mentioned earlier. And in case you forgot, and so you don't have to rewind, that will feature Messiah, Mio, Doki Doki, Heinrich, Lily, and Shadow Sanya, and Lilium. Did I say 7? I mean 8. 8 characters. Hopefully they'll put Yelly in the near future. But that is all. That's all I got for you guys, basically. Once again, thank you to Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one, or hopefully during the Hyperlinker Cup watch party. And yes, I just died in that run. Bye!